The struggle for independence in 1919 to 1947. In this topic, we shall learn about the Second World War and India. The Second World War and India, 1939. On 3rd September 1939, the Second World War broke out between England, France, and Russia on one side and Germany and Italy on the other. Britain declared that being a British colony, India would participate in the war. The Congress objected to this since their consent had not been sought. India did not want to be involved in a war for democratic freedom when their own freedom was denied to them. The Congress put condition that in terms of their cooperation in the war, they want the effective power of their country. As the British government gave no satisfactory reply to the Congress demand for complete independence, all Congress ministries that had been formed in the provinces resigned in protest in November 1939. This strengthened the position of Jinnah and the Muslim League, who, on the other hand, offered full support to the British government in their war efforts. The Cripps Mission, 1942. The Indian political situation underwent a dramatic change when, in December 1941, Japan entered the war on Germany's side. By March 1942, the Japanese had reached Burma, and an invasion of India seemed imminent. The British government realized the desperate need for India's help. In March 1942, it sent a mission to India, headed by Sir Stafford Cripps, to secure India's cooperation in the war effort. The Cripps mission failed because the British refused to accept the Congress demand for immediate transfer of power to Indians. On the other hand, Cripps' offer of full dominion status to India after the war failed to satisfy the Indian leaders. The Quit India movement. Disillusioned by the failure of the Cripps mission, the Congress decided to take active steps to compel the British to grant complete independence to India. The All India Congress Committee met in Bombay on 8 August 1942 and passed the historic Quit India Resolution. It proposed starting a mass struggle on non-violent lines on the widest possible scale under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi. In the early hours of 9th August 1942, Gandhi and all members of the Congress Working Committee were arrested. All over the country, there were demonstrations and strikes. The government resorted to firings, laid charges, and large-scale arrests. Even though the Quit India movement could not force the British to leave India, it demonstrated to them the depth of the nationalist feeling in the country and the capacity for struggle and sacrifice among the Indian people. The Indian National Army. While the Congress was struggling against the British government in India, Subhash Chandra Bose reorganized and rebuilt the Indian National Army (INA) or the Azad Hind Fauj in Singapore in 1943. In October 1943, Subhash Chandra Bose set up the Azad Hind government, the Provisional Government of Free India, in Singapore, adopting the tricolor flag and the slogan of Jai Hind, Victory to India. Even though the INA failed to liberate India, it boosted the morale of the government fighters in India. Also, the British government now realized that it could no longer depend on the loyalty of the Indian Army. That is all in this topic. In the next topic, we will learn about the final moves towards independence. Till then, keep learning.